You did it. You finally left. The toxic job, the draining friendship, the relationship that was breaking you down. You made the impossibly hard decision and you walked away. The door is closed. You're supposed to feel free. You're supposed to feel relieved. So why do you feel so awful? Why does the quiet feel so loud? Why do you feel so disoriented, so empty, so lost? If you've just escaped a bad situation, but you don't feel the victory everyone promised, this video is for you. We're going to talk about the unspoken aftermath, and I'm going to give it a name: the recalibration phase.
After you survive a storm, you don't expect the sea to be perfectly calm the next day. You expect debris. You expect unsettled waters. Your emotional world works the same way. The recalibration phase is the disorienting period after you leave a toxic environment, where your internal compass is still spinning wildly. You've been navigating a chaotic, unpredictable world for so long that your brain has forgotten what normal even feels like. Maybe this sounds familiar. You finally have a quiet weekend with no drama, and instead of feeling peaceful, you feel anxious, restless. Your body is so used to being on high alert that the absence of a crisis feels wrong. Or maybe you find yourself questioning your decision. A strange part of you even misses the chaos, because at least the chaos was familiar. The quiet of your new reality feels terrifyingly unfamiliar. Psychology drop. This is a very real psychological phenomenon. Your nervous system has been conditioned for a state of hypervigilance. It learned that it had to constantly scan for threats, a bad mood, a passive-aggressive comment, an unpredictable outburst. Now that the external threat is gone, your internal alarm system is still ringing, searching for a danger that is no longer there. This feeling of being lost and awful isn't a sign that you made the wrong decision. It is proof of how much you endured. If this is making sense to you, do me a quick favor and hit the like button. It helps me know that this is a topic we need to explore more, and it helps YouTube share this video with others who might be feeling this exact same way. I want you to think of your sense of self, your intuition, your judgment, your values as an internal compass. In a healthy environment, that compass points reliably to your true north. It tells you what feels right, what feels safe, and who you can trust. But in a toxic environment, you have to survive. And to survive, you have to ignore your own compass. You have to tell yourself, this isn't that bad. You have to justify their behavior. You have to silence the part of you that is screaming, this is wrong. You essentially have to break your own compass to stay in the situation. So when you finally leave, you're navigating with a broken instrument. You don't trust your own judgment anymore. You look at a kind person and wonder what their angle is. You get a good opportunity and you search for the catch. The emptiness you feel is the space left behind by the chaos. The confusion you feel is your mind trying to figure out how to navigate without a reliable compass. The goal right now is not to immediately start a new journey. The goal is to sit down, take a breath, and begin the work of repairing the compass itself. So, how do you begin to recalibrate? It starts with one simple, powerful action you can take today. Step 1. Start a me log. Get a journal or a note on your phone. For the next week, your only job is to write down one thing each day that felt genuinely like you. It could be the music you chose to listen to, the joke that made you laugh, the decision to stay in instead of going out. We are not looking for big revelations. We are looking for breadcrumbs. These small, authentic moments are the first clues to finding the real you that has been buried. This me log is the first step to proving to yourself that your own voice still exists. This process of finding your own voice is the very first step in rebuilding your internal compass. The next step is learning how to trust that voice and use it to guide your life based on what you truly value. And that is the entire focus of my workbook, The Clarity Compass. It's the complete, step-by-step system to take you from just finding your voice to confidently using it to build a life you love. So if you're ready for a gentle, structured guide to find your way back to yourself, the link to the Clarity Compass is right at the top of the description. And if you want to continue this journey with us, please consider subscribing to the channel. We talk about these real, unspoken parts of life here. If you are in this phase right now, I want you to know this. You are in the sacred space between an ending and a new beginning. This discomfort you feel is not a setback. It is the feeling of your soul taking its first deep breath after being underwater for too long. It is the feeling of your nerves remembering what it's like not to be in fight or flight. Be patient with yourself. The emptiness will eventually be filled, not with noise, but with your own voice. The disorientation will become direction. You have already survived the storm. Now, just give yourself the grace to sit on the shore and watch the tide go out. Thank you so much for being here. Be kind to yourself, and I'll see you in the next one.